5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and commercial.
Here is a commercial. Hey, B-boys and B-girls. Have you ever had a six-step that wasn't just a six-step? Or a top rock that just wasn't flashy enough? Well, guess what, guys? You can wear the B-boy spot gear, biggest and baddest, and your top rock and six-step will be better than anyone else's. Check it out, and the girls will like you too.
Better than Kid David.
Better.
That was great. Okay, we're coming to the show.
Wait, we didn't go. The
Okay.
B-boy spot.
The B-boy spot.com.
.com.
All right, word. Word up.
Yes,
sir. Once again, it's the Epicenter. I am one of your hosts, Rob Nasty.
And I'm Profo 1.
And today is October
25th, 2012. The end of Pisces going to Aquarius.
Yeah. And we have our DJ for tonight, our resident DJ. That's right, Mr. Delrokz.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
mighty Zulu Nation. All tribes. Yeah, know how we do. So this is our last show, and we're going to be going on a 3-week break. So this is the wrap-up of the first season. And we got a pretty cool show tonight. Can you tell us what's going on tonight, Profo?
So tonight we're going to start off with, of course, our Battle of the Week. And we're not going to tell you what it is yet. We're just going to watch it together. Because I actually haven't seen this battle yet. And I'll be commentating like it's live because I've never seen it.
Word.
So that's up first. Then we have our man all the way from Toronto, Canada. My man B-Boy Frost from GroundIllusionz. He's Profo's pick.
Yes.
And then for the Rob Nasty's Cornerstone, the man, the one, the influence on a lot of you B-boys and B-girls out there, B-Boy Remind from Style Elements Crew.
Style Elements Monster Squad.
Oh, man. It is going to be a show today, and you're going to enjoy the shit out of it.
Yeah. Enjoy the shit out of it. Okay, so you know what? What we're going to do right now is we're going to go to that intro, and then we're going to start this show. Yeah! Yes, sir. Let me put you down, and here we go.
Wrong. Game's over. You won.
Epicenter.
Your habits of a rhythm has gotta be seen when the funky beat is playing and the hearts are blowing strong. See the soul rising against it around too long.
And we're back!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got my man back again, DJ
Yes.
Delrokz.
DJ Delrokz. And, yo, it's been a crazy, like, 7 weeks, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it has.
We, this is like, we're gonna do a little bit of a wrap-up of what, we did the past 7 weeks. And not just that, it's more like, if you didn't follow us before, we had back in February, between February, March, we had, the Epicenter on, our former network. Can we say that?
Yeah, let's not say who.
Okay. But we were basically down with Open Line Media, and we were at a studio. And then we took a break over the summer from around May to about August, right? August, September, something like that.
Right.
And then we decided to, with the help and the idea of Chris Woon, who's one of the producers in the Epicenter. Yeah, and
Yes,
Paper Moon. Paper Sun, Paper Moon. He had the idea of just doing a live stream on Ustream, and we basically went for it. I thought it was a great idea, and obviously Rob thought so too. And we started doing doing the show out of Rob's room. The difference was that we had engineers before. There was a whole sound booth, another sound booth, which they're running like just the transitions and stuff like that.
Right.
We had like three sound. We had one engineer for basically doing different angles. We had another engineer for sound, and then we had just everything all hooked up. This time from Ustream, from Rob's room, it's not necessarily working like that. It's more working like Rob's manning the whole thing, basically.
Word. Yes, sir. Yeah, the sound's all messed up. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So basically, we've had. Let's go through the list of like how many people we've had on since we broadcasted 7 weeks ago. We had Shortcut.
Yeah, DJ Shortcut.
Who else did we have?
We had DJ Quantum.
Let's go by show.
Okay.
DJ Shortcut. Well, who else do we have?
It was Po1.
Po1, Fox One,
Fox One.
and
Yeah.
just like I forgot.
It's been a while. It was 7 weeks, and the thing is, like, we get kind of overwhelmed with like with so many guests because some guests come really last minute. Sometimes we plan it out 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time. Sometimes they just come the day of, and like the names, like we had Maurizio, Po1, J Rock. We had El Nino, Pickup. I can't even catch up.
We had. You said Chino, right? Chino from 99 Flavor?
Yeah, Chino. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Chino from Thailand. We had, I don't know. We had
a lot of people.
Yeah,
we
a lot of people.
J-Rock. We had
I mentioned
Marty McFly.
Marty McFly.
Manny TBB. We had him on.
Yeah.
Squid Born. Yeah, we had a lot of people like, and this is like the 7th week, and on the 7th week, Rob rested. And on the 7th day, God rested. But anyways, word.
Yeah, so it's been pretty. I mean, for Rob and myself and the staff here at the Epicenter, it's been pretty. Like it's been fluid, but to put together a show, Rob works on all week. Even me, getting the guests together, and then at the same time trying to get the flow from here in the dungeon. You know what I mean? Like just everything was like really makeshift. You know what I'm saying? So it's like thanks for those who tuned in. And we're gonna, this is kind of like our fan appreciation day too.
Yeah. So we get to talk to you guys. I didn't want to work too hard this week. I have a lot of stuff coming up as well. Like I'm going to Arizona next week, a couple weeks from now, for Furious Styles Anniversary 19. That's in Phoenix. That's what everyone's saying. I can't read any. My headphones shorted.
Mine's too, but the thing is, the sound's fine. Thank you, everyone there. Yeah, thank you, everyone out there on the Epicenter for telling us about the sound. But yeah, the whole thing is it's been crazy. So that's why we kind of we all kind of need the break, like a 3-week break, and yeah.
Yeah, word.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, I'm distracted.
Well, yeah, because like the whole thing is. Because, we're running a show, and because we don't have engineers, it's like we're caught up with running it. So if, I'm not paying attention, I have to, what happened?
Yeah,
what
exactly.
are we talking about?
Yeah. We don't know what's going and then I would have to, at the same time, I'm monitoring the chat room, and I'm monitoring, there you go. I'm monitoring the,
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Monitoring the chat room and monitoring the sound, and we had other people, too. So it's been we were just trying to, like I said, like what I said earlier, is we were trying to get the flow. Now that the flow is here, it's funny that the flow is here, and we're gonna take another break.
Yeah, basically.
But the whole thing is, it's even though we started just a little bit late, there was times where we started at 9 or 10 o'clock, way beyond way beyond the 8 o'clock East Pacific Standard Time. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So if you see me doing hand signals, that's telling other people yo, move the camera over here, or all that stuff. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's you try to run a show, guys, and see how you guys do it.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, it's freestyle.
And then close up a little bit, please. That's the angle we want. Yeah.
So, and I want to give a shout out to these 4 people that continuously watch the Epicenter. I'll just give them some shouts out right now. We want to give it up for Spen from the Biggest and Baddest, one of the guys that create the characters and create the flyers for a lot of the B-Boy jams. I gotta give it up to him. He's been a faithful viewer. Gotta give it up to Manny of TBB, dope-ass artist who's done portraits of myself, Rob, and a lot of numerous different
His
B-Boys
latest
out
one
there.
is a Floor Phantom. That's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I gotta give it up to my man Eric out there in Korea. You've been, I'm saying, you've been
He's been a
consistently, you've been consistently
Loyal
watching
viewer.
since the Open Line Media when we were in the studio.
Yes.
And then I'm missing somebody.
Joe?
Well, Joe's been watching too.
Joe and
Shelly,
Out of Florida, originally from Brooklyn, New
Brooklyn.
York City.
BKNYC. My man PJ out there.
Speaking of which.
Yeah.
Speaking of which.
Go ahead.
Let's look at this amazing photo. We're going to take you through the little phases of this photo. Hold on, let me set that up. And then at the same time, my man got to change the battery on the camera. Hold on, let me pull this up. Come on, do some singing and dancing while I pull stuff up, Ron.
Pop it, man.
No doubt. So, this photo right here, my man Sam Lugo created this when I was actually in Brooklyn over the summer, and I was in Brooklyn with Hella Hung. So check this out.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Look
That's
at that.
crazy.
Look at that.
Hung is flying.
Hung is flying.
If you don't know who Hella Hung is, you must be sleeping under a rock.
Yes, because this is pretty incredible. This was actually in PJ's backyard. This is like amazing. But you know what? This isn't the final evolution of this picture, actually.
Yeah, nah. This just ain't it. Show
This
him
is
the
just
next.
like the first version.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go into where is it? Ultimate. Oh yeah, Ultimate. The ultimate, which is this.
Yeah.
You Chinese, you play joke, you put PP in Hulk's cold.
This is crazy.
Look at that. And that's actually PJ71, BKNYC, one of our sponsors.
Yes, one of
It
our
looks
sponsors at the
pretty
Epicenter.
Incredible. Pretty incredible, I must say.
That's crazy. Yo, when I saw that picture, I was like, now that's art.
Now that is
Now
art.
that is art.
And if
You
you
have a
don't know about Hella Hung or Hella Man, look them up on YouTube, search or Google Hella Hung or Hella Man.
Hella man.
And I'm actually one of the co-creators of Hella Man and the Hung Dynasty, and along with my man Chris Woon, who's over there having a beer.
all that.
And by the way, the
that.
Giants won 2-0. Detroit 0.
Yeah!
Game
Of course.
Day 2 of the World Series right here in San Francisco.
San
You know I'm
Francisco,
proud.
you know what I'm saying?
I don't have my orange and black on, but you know. Yeah, no, this is orange and black right here enough. No doubt. So let's go into the Battle of the Week.
Yeah, we're going to go watch the Battle of the Week right now. And I didn't want to tell you guys earlier, but I might as well tell you now. It is B-Boy Summit, Pros versus Prodigy, Pros and Prodigies, 2-on-2. We got the finals, Flea Rock and Lil Demon versus Prodigy and Casper. Remember, I haven't even seen this battle yet. I recommended it, so we're going to comment to you with it now. All right. Y'all can hear it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is my man, Flea Rock. Yo, he has the classic mock neck and do-rag. Get it. Nice. With the mills. Classic Flea Rock swagger. Bam. He
Yeah.
pulled the guns out. My man Killer Kaz, if you don't know, originally from Surrey,
He mixed it
Canada,
up right there.
the west coast of Canada, near Vancouver, Surrey. We got my man Casper. This guy is nothing but Tude.
You got that toot going on.
Halo, reverse Halo, thread, chair, air chair.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Bam.
Yes, sir. And then we got my man Angelo, Lil Demon.
808 style.
Yeah, originally from Hawaii.
Nice.
Amazing. These kids are amazing. And he grew a little bit too from the last time I saw him. Nice mills. Yeah. With the head spin. Drill. Peace out. Now one of our first Profos picks, my man Prodigy, representing that X-Mob. Waiting for that drum beat. Here we go. Nice.
Word.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Fresh. What we got here?
Baby freeze, reverse, 90 to swipes, rainbow, chair freeze,
Nice.
halo, swipe. Alright. With the flavor. Nice.
K-Mel always gets super hyped.
Yeah. B-Boy Casper. Representing that Boogie Brats. Reverse floaters to UFOs. With the CCs. Freeze! I call that an escape. That's what we call escapes, y'all. We got my man Demon Angelo.
Aloha. Bam.
Nice.
Oh, fresh freeze. With the freshness.
To the 1.5 drill.
Damn. More fire.
Freeze.
Yeah. Prodigy. X-Mob. Mighty Zulu Kings.
Oh, what's going on? Remember, I haven't seen this video, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, they're continuing. Let's go.
Prodigy.
Prodigy representing that X-Mob Zulu Kings. Nice. With the 360 to the freeze. Drill. Freeze.
And K-Mill goes wild.
Camo goes wild. Flea Rock.
Nice.
Crazy suicide.
That's the official hit right there.
That was it?
Niggas went crazy. That was crazy.
Nah, let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. Who
Okay,
cares?
let it go.
Who cares if it's a competition?
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
who cares if it's a competition? Just let it go at that time. You know, like the energy was too good. It's Summit. It's not like, you know, that's one thing I gotta say about Summit. It's like, you know, it's not like any of the other battles. Summit's more like just like on some raw B-boy stuff. They should have
Yeah.
just let it go.
They should
And you know
just let
what?
it go.
You know what? They should have done even more than that.
What's that?
Give the prize to both of them.
Oh wow.
You know what? This is. I mean, I know
But
a
there
lot.
could only be one.
Nah, man. Let's have a new thing. Let's have a new thing.
Let's have a new thing.
Let's-
Let's
let's-
just break all the rules.
Yeah, let's break all the rules. Like, you want to make it really raw? How about they give their money back for paying to get in? You want some next level? You want to really do it because of the spirit? Forget the prize. I paid to go in, you know, and then you give my money back. That's, you know,
There
that's
you go.
we win.
That'll work.
We won. You know what I'm saying? Who care? You know what I mean? Who cares about a prize?
So what? We're gonna give us? We're gonna watch the next thing. Are we into the next thing right now? Or are we
Yeah.
just messing around still?
We're messing around. Man.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Do the mess around, man. Do the mess
What
around.
y'all think of that? Let us know on
Any comments on that battle
Yeah.
that we just watched?
the B-Boy Summit 2-on-2 pros and prodigies You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty hype, man. The thing is, it was so hype, but it didn't. I bet you anything. Like, we were at Summit. Sorry, Asia. You know, we couldn't go. But it seemed like they ended the finals a little bit too soon. You know what I'm saying?
That was the finals, yeah?
That was the finals.
Wow.
And they ended it a little too soon. I feel like just because maybe the venue had to be probably shut down
earlier,
and stuff
but,
like that.
I mean,
When the energy like that good, you know what I mean? You don't want to just give 2 rounds, you know.
right. What is the chat room think? What do people in the chat room think?
Raw. Everyone's like raw.
Yo, that was raw. And it's like, it's funny because like some b-boys would complain like how come other people don't get on and stuff like that. But you just gotta understand the skill level is really
right.
high, especially in LA right now.
Right, yeah.
The level is really high because first of all these guys are trying to get work out there,
You're right.
and when we're dealing with crews like Skill Methods and Casper and David, they are pretty much cover all the bases, whether it's industry, whether it's in the cipher, whether it's teaching, whether it's competing. They're like on top, and it's pretty hard to knock them down.
And the thing is, they're all transplants, though. Really, they're all from Florida, Northern California,
but still
Canada.
But still, it's like, you know what I mean? If you go down to LA and you're going to compete, that's who you're going to see in the finals, basically.
Yeah.
At this point, right now, anyways.
Right now, like, for summits and your freestyle sessions, for sure. The other smaller jams, I think, it's really up to, like, pay your dues. I guess maybe we'll talk about that today. Like, how to pay your dues. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
It's not just skill. I'm sorry, it's not just skill. You know what I mean?
You gotta know hip hop too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the knowledge tip. Your knowledge tip has to be like, on point.
So are we setting up for the next one?
Yeah, let's set up.
All right, let's set up for the next one. All right, check this out. We got my man Profos pick. He's gonna tell you who he picked for this week.
For this week, I met this man out in Outbreak it's almost gonna be 2 years ago. It's he was a dope. I kept hearing the thing is what gravitated to him was I kept hearing his name. Like everywhere I go, I'd be like, yo, have you heard of this guy? Have you heard of this guy? This guy's from Canada. This guy's from like Toronto and stuff. I was like, I just kept hearing it until I got to finally meet him in Outbreak in Florida in 2011. And that guy is my man BBoy Frost from GroundIllusionz.
So you know what? We're gonna get into that clip right now. Let me put this guy down.
Yo, what up? This is the Almighty Supreme Mr.
BBoy Frost, GroundIllusionz.
Giving a shout to my brother Frost. This cat talks a big game because he got a big game. I saw him on the floor, ripping yesterday, rocking on the beat, hitting mad combinations, sticking to mad freezes, and the kid is nasty. Stay busy on that, man, for real, man. I'm not bullshit. One, without BX, baby. Much respect, yo. Got it.
Oh snap!
You know the day destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, yeah. We chased our pleasures here, dug our treasures there, but can you still recall the time we cried? Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side.
And we're back.
And we're back. Yes, sir. That was basically Mr.
Frost from GroundIllusionz crew, all the way from Toronto, Canada. Give it up for BBoy Frost.
Hold on. Let me put him on. You
My hand anyway. Let's give him a hand.
You move me. You make me move ahead
What's
of
up?
time.
What's up?
Hold on. Let
You
me
guys
bring
can
you
hear
up.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Let me bring you up.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Oh, you got beer too. All right.
Cheers.
cheers. Oh, Boo, you
Canadian
got
beer here.
Profo always moves way ahead before I can even get there. Dude.
Hey,
Hold on.
the speed of thought.
Let me see him.
There
he
you go,
is.
B-Boy Frost.
What's
What
up?
up, man?
Yes, sir.
We just watched your clip. Remember, anyone out there in the chat room, if you got any questions, you know what I mean? You got any questions for B-Boy Frost, just, hit us up on here or on Twitter, and we could tell you what's up. How you doing, Frost?
I'm good. I'm just chilling, relaxing, kind of tripping out after watching that. I'm
It's
bugged
like-
right now.
It's sort of surreal, huh?
You never imagined yourself talk about yourself on the show, right?
Yeah, I never thought that ever. Or even being in the same room as Remind.
Well, technically, you're virtually in the same room as
In the virtual world, you're in the room.
the future.
In the future. So yeah, how you doing? Like, let's just start with the clip first. Like, what made you pick The Doors, right? As as the song for your trailer.
Well, I love the Doors. I've been turned on to them for like quite a while now, and I don't really want to pick anything that people are used to. I want to pick something that moves me, and that's what's kept me dancing all these years. Is what moves me, you know what I mean, and what
Jim
I feel
Morrison made him
spiritually
dance all
and
these
mentally,
years.
physically. So that
No
was
doubt.
it. I just wanted to break on through. I wanted
Yeah,
people
yeah.
to break on through with me,
Yeah,
No
yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
No doubt.
So what's so let's talk about how long have you? When did you start b-boying? When did you start, and where did you first see it, and how and everything out there? Talk about the
Okay.
scene out there.
Well, I started breaking in 1990. Mostly in Mississauga. I was always hearing about crews like Bag of Tricks,
Right.
Boogie Brats, Supernaturals, Top Notch, Intricate Crew, and some of our first clips that my friends and I saw were like B-Boy Summit 3 and Radiotron.
right.
And that was dubbed like 50 times.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We were excited, and the media was pushing like B-boying and hip-hop culture in general. So
Right.
I started, getting involved in jams, and with my crew, GI, that I started in 99, and just meeting all these people that I was hearing about and getting inspired by them and learning from them. So yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you're definitely from the tape generation. It's like there's few people from the VHS tape generation anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like last of a dying breed. You
Yeah,
know?
right. Yeah, it's crazy. So basically, how did you from hearing about those crews in Toronto? What was your first jam? How was it to feel to actually see them or meet them? Like, was it like right away once you started hearing the names, you got to see them right away, or was it took a while? Like, it was kind of like you walk into a jam in Toronto and you're like, that's who I heard about, or that's the person on tape, or something like that.
Some guys were like, we didn't hit our first jam until like it was November 1999, and Dizzy threw a jam
All
back
right.
to the underground.
Okay,
And everyone
yeah.
was there, man. Like, Migas was there, Deadly Mike was there, like
Oh,
Supernaturals was there, like everyone showed up. But before that time, though, I was just hitting different high schools in my area, just
Right.
trying to look for b-boys.
Yeah.
So I would like literally go in my spares or when I could, and sometimes skip school or whatever, just to find b-boys. So I'd break in the cafeteria. People would tell me that, oh, so and so is at this period. And, I would throw down and I would battle the cats.
Right.
They'd ask me what my name was, and I said, my name is Frost. So that's how I got my name around my city. I started, meeting other heads that thought like me, and our whole idea was just to get into Toronto and throw down and meet these people. So I remember first time seeing Bag of Tricks, it was like, holy shit, what's that? Seeing them in music videos, and,
Right.
music, everything, So
Word.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the thing. I was actually at a Back to the Underground back in 2004. Like, Dizzy actually invited me, and that's when I first got to see, we always heard things out here in Cali. We always heard things of especially the East Coast of Canada. Like, we heard of Bag of Tricks, and then I was starting to hear about Boogie Brats. And then I just noticed there was like a certain style. And then when I actually got to go there, and I saw like the Toronto style, specifically Toronto style, I was tripping because I saw Deadly Mike. I saw like I seen some of the DDT guys, and I was like, and then of course the Supernatural guys, and I was bugging out. Well, why do you think like your area specifically has like this certain style when it comes to like just like it's like foundation, but it's on like a totally different level. Like, why do you think your area is like so predominant in that?
Because it's in the water.
It's in the water.
We just drink all the water. Is it the poutine?
It's the water. You know what I think it is, man? It's because like Toronto is a hub, man. Like people from all over the place reach Toronto. We have many different cultures, and what it is to be Canadian, in my opinion, is having many different cultures come together, and people accept each other's cultures and bounce off of each other. Like, hip hop has a rich Toronto has a rich hip hop history, so that's really infused with just the b-boy scene in general, because like people love hip hop culture, but they're really into the dance and they want to do something original. And Toronto's just a hard place to make it, man. So you got to do something fresh, or people ain't gonna be feeling you or anything. So, a lot of dudes like Gizmo, they're Filipino.
Gizmo.
You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of West Indian cats. Like I'm kind of a rarity. I'm a Portuguese guy. You know what I mean? I don't see many like pork chops like throwing down. So I need to like fit in, in my own way. So
No doubt.
So how's the scene in Toronto right now? I mean, like, cause like you have like a lot of people like, well, you still have like Gadgets out there. Mingus is still out there. Dizzy Moving Puzzles is not around so much, I believe. So like, how's the scene right now? Like, is it like it's still cracking? Is it still like hype and stuff?
Well, it's hype because like a lot of crews here, like my crew, GroundIllusionz, you got MEC, you got Fam, you got some guys from Supernaturals, you got Albino Zebras, Conscious Souls, you got like all these different crews that are kind of moving towards this similar like age group now, and everyone is seeing that they're in the same boat, so everyone's vibing with each other, dealing with real life things, and like everyone is showing each other some more appreciation. Not everyone has to be best friends, but everyone's like showing each other respect for the work, putting in. And there's a lot of new kids coming up. I don't really know a lot of the youth coming up other than in Mississauga, which I spent a lot of time raising these kids, but other than that, like I think it's exciting because you have half the scene is like older cats and from the tape generation, and everyone's trying to like grow and pass it on, so that's good.
Yeah, and I know. I hear that Benzo's still repping too. Like he's still out there doing his thing, and for sure, Nate, Gadget, he's still doing his thing. Like I heard that there's no more Andy's Pool Hall though.
No, Andy's got stopped because there was like there was dudes coming in there bringing negativity and weaponry. So like we don't need that.
That sucks. Right before like I always wanted to check that place out, and then now it's gone, so I can't even go. And I keep hearing about it. Like Andy's, I keep hearing about it. Like Andy's Pool Hall Tuesday nights. Andy's Pool Hall, Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the place to be. I'm like, I gotta shut down now. Like, damn it.
Sucks.
Like in the prime time, like it was like this. You go in, you don't gotta pay. The atmosphere is hype. There's obviously there's pool halls, nice art on the wall, like a red light, a wicked floor, DJ booth, a bar in the middle, and then you had like you go in and there's like ladies there and like cats there and vibing, and the music would change from like hip hop to house to like some reggae and like grooves, soul grooves, and then at the right time, breaks would on and the beat boys would just go off and like run the circle and flip up. Ladies come back on,
Yeah, that's dope. That's something else. See, that's like, to me, like.
Okay, wait. When did the sound cut out?
I don't know. People are saying. There you go. We're back.
Check.
All right, yo. Sorry about that, guys.
I hate technical difficulty. Every time a technical difficulty happens, drink a beer. That's the drinking game. Technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Drink a beer.
We thought we were on point this week.
We're kind
It's
of.
working.
We're more. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you to the Epicenter viewers for catching our mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah. yeah.
It shows that you care. It's like, what are these guys saying? Anyways, this is last week, damn it.
Yeah, this is we're taking a break after this. You know what I mean? We're going to be traveling. I'll be actually in Canada, but the West Coast side, you know. Wish I was going out to the East Coast. I miss the poutine.
The poutine. What?
Give me them fries with cheese and gravy.
Yo, I want to give a couple of shout outs though, like before
Yeah,
I
of
forget.
course.
If possible. I want to shout out Rhythm because I know some of my students and these cats are watching. Shout out Rhythm.
What
I'm
up,
proud of you guys.
Yes, sir.
I want to shout out anyone in the Arctic Canada who's watching. I want to shout out Buddha from Canadian Floor
Yeah,
Masters.
Buddha.
You know, I want to shout out Crazy Smooth. I wanna
Oh,
shout out
Crazy
Fresh
Smooth.
Smoke Matt.
Yeah.
Crazy
No,
smooth and
I want
more.
to give shout outs to Vancouver. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I'll be out there 2 weeks.
Huh? Filthy Feet and
Yeah.
you know,
Raketo and them.
the US is there now.
Oh, man.
You may have to travel like this.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
I think
But in courtyard,
is that a commercial?
Hey, what?
You're
Pasta.
You're watching the show and the commercial came on, right? Yeah. Yeah.
and this.
Any other any other shout outs, Frost?
Yep.
You got more?
You got any
Yeah,
more
I got
shout-outs?
some more.
Yeah, go for it, man. This is
I
your
want to shout
time.
out all my Montreal heads. You know what I mean? Cypher Sons. I know you guys are there.
Yep,
like I said,
yep.
each format. Shout out like BBoy-ism.
Right.
Or all my Toronto you guys are. You know? Shout out Po One if he's watching. Mad respect to you.
Yes, Po One.
You
Yes,
know,
sir.
like Katsu, Bounce,
Oh.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
You know, Frankie, Supreme Beings. Shout
Right.
out to you. Habikoro, congratulations.
Right.
Working down the list.
Yeah, man, got it.
Yes. Yes,
The opportunity, got it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So,
Oh,
what you got? Is there anybody in the chat room who's got a question for Frost? You can holler at us right now while we have him. What do you got coming up next, Frost? When can we see you on the West Coast? That's
Oh,
my
man.
question. That's my question.
I gotta save some money. Maybe in the summertime.
that'd
I'm
be
going to
dope.
New York for Evolution, so
Nice.
Okay.
right there, you know, if you're on the east. But you know, last time I was in LA. I think it was B-Boy Summit.
Which
I was
year?
in B-Boy Summit 10.
Oh,
Actually, I think I remember seeing you guys there. It was a footwork battle,
Yeah.
and it was crazy. It got like the location got changed, and it was mad funny. And
Yeah.
actually,
Was that like
jokes.
that was like 2004?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Damn,
Damn,
that was a minute ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I still got
That was-
like.
that's the time I went.
Yeah, you went against Chino.
Chino,
Like,
right.
yeah.
Cribble breakers and shit. Big up.
Yeah.
It's just like me and versus like.
Nah, but you gotta come to
everybody.
San Francisco. That's LA. LA's LA.
Yeah,
But
I
don't.
want to go there. You
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
Yes.
I have some people that are close to me that are from there, so like I always hear about it. You know, I gotta go there, man. That's where
I'm gonna
that's my
give you
next-
guys. I'm gonna
next
give you.
post.
I'm gonna work on an excuse for you to come out. How
Yo,
about that?
do it.
I'll try to throw like a big jam out here and stuff.
We
and, like,
trying to do some big things out here.
you know, that's why we
seriously.
have the epicenter. So, you know, it'll have some clout for you guys to like a reason to
Sick.
come out to this city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh,
So, any questions?
yo, what else? I also want to like give a shout out to Mr. Wiggles and Rocksteady crew and them.
Right.
Cause you know, I'm my boys Neo Bug and they're learning from Electric Boogaloos, and you know, anytime I meet some Rocksteady heads, you know, they're always showing me love. So like,
Of course.
respect to you guys. You know.
Big up to RSC and the EBs. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Who did
One
that
thing.
GI graph on the wall? I don't know.
Oh,
Someone's asking
I was.
about.
I'll tell you a little story about that actually, really briefly. I did a a gig for Canada Day a couple years ago with my crew, and I came up with a concept called chain reaction. So the idea was we would come up with like 10 themes, and the audience would hear the themes, and it'd be like from anything to like zigzag to tree to water to anything, right? We'd pick it randomly in front of the crowd. The B-boys would dance according to that theme, just kind of vibe out on that tip, not trying to be flashy, just vibing, and the crowd would get in tune. And then at the same time, the writer would visually reinterpret what the B-boy was doing and create the graph piece.
Shit.
So then eventually they would make that piece. And it was the first time I ever did a show in 14 years where the audience was just really vibing on footwork, style, creativity, and like really on our tip. So yeah,
Nice.
that was it.
That's fresh.
And
Nice.
Darcy from Albino Zebras made that piece.
Oh, fresh.
Yes, sir.
up,
Yes,
Darcy?
sir.
Anything else?
Anybody else? Oh, wait, what's this? Yo, Frost, talk about behavior. What does he mean? Who's
Behavior.
that? That's
right.
Ethan Wolfie.
Yeah. So Behavior is a jam that I threw in 2009. I'm doing another one on May 4th.
Nice.
And I'm really hoping that, like, you know, have a special guest over there. And the whole concept behind Behavior is your choice of living in terms of, you know, how you choose to live your life artistically and how you choose to manifest that and put that out. So this year for Behavior, what we're really trying to do is connect to the roots of indigenous culture of this land. I live in Mississauga, actually, and Mississauga has like really strong roots, and a lot of artists that come out of here are, you know, really on a wavelength where we need to connect back with what was going on in the past. And there's a lot of future generations that don't know much history about Mississauga, which was like a resettlement for a lot of tribes back then, a lot of movements. So, you know,
Word.
we gotta make a change here and make it more hype here for people to experiment with art and expose their arts and get youth on that tip, you know what I mean, before it gets too late and I don't know,
right.
our stuff gets lost, right?
Yo, on the knowledge tip and on, you know what I mean, like, that's one thing that's why you're Profos pick, Frost. That's why you're Profos pick.
Cheers,
More than
thank
just
you.
b-boying, you know what I mean? Just like, it
Sweet,
takes a
man.
mental too, you know what I'm saying? Okay, one more from Terry Dude. My man Terry! What's up?
Hey.
What inspires you to create your style, movements, concepts, all that type of stuff? What inspires you?
Like life, like everything. So I have a question here, like to connect with what Terry's asking. Remind's asking if I do any other elements. I write. I've been writing before I was breaking. Writing in terms of like doing poetry. I've been drawing since I was a kid, so I do a bit of graffiti. I just got some tables over here, so I'm gonna dabble with them. You know what I mean?
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, so, you know,
All the elements, you know?
but you know, what inspires me to come up with things? I come up with some formulas that have allowed me to come up with material, and some of the formulas are based off of Flavor Foundation, something that I'm playing with, and so I have a lot of concepts in Flavor Foundation. I do workshops related to it, so things like form and theme, and compass, and carving, and mask of character, and
Nice.
Wow.
other themes like that. Like it's like that's my science, you know what I mean? And all the crews that came before me, guys that I grew up watching, like, you know, like Migas, Gizmo, Tango from Back to Basics, shout out to him too, like Benzo, all these people inspired me to create my own way of making my movements, and you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I make
that
up stuff.
definitely
Just
sounds
life
like-
inspires me, you know?
Yeah, that definitely sounds like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that flavor of, like, you know, creating concepts is like, you know,
Yeah.
a Toronto trait. I don't know. That's what I really notice. It's like every time I meet someone from Toronto, it's like, they got a name for something. It's like there's something going on beyond just like, okay, you do 5, 6, 7, 8 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I do like about the Toronto style. So, yo.
Me
Yes,
too.
sir. Yeah, me too. You know what I'm
Someone's
saying?
asking me if how hype I am to judge beside Ken Swift. I'm gonna judge beside Ken Swift at a jam here.
Nice,
I
man.
can't even believe it. This is like a dream for me, and I'm extremely honored, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all I can say is.
Hey, your name's been coming up,
bug
bro.
him, man. I'm gonna ask him that question.
Your name's coming up beyond your area. When your name comes up beyond your region, you know you're doing something right, and that's why, like I said, I picked you for
So,
Profos
man.
pick.
No
You know what I'm
doubt.
saying?
Thanks a lot.
So we gotta keep the
Let me
show
ask you a
moving.
question,
Oh,
Frost.
Rob has a
I
question.
have a question. Would you ever
Sure.
handle battling Ken Swift?
Pardon me?
Would you ever? Could you handle battling Ken Swift?
Well, you know what, man? Just on a B-boy level, man, it's like I approach it like a samurai, man. So no matter who's in front of me, I'm gonna give it my all, man. No matter what, to the death and with respect.
Word.
So
You know
that's all I
what?
can.
Word.
Yes,
and,
sir. I like that.
handle-
Yo,
God,
That's
I
crazy.
happen to be
no
one
one
of the.
can say, you know?
I happen to be one of the guys, like the only people, like relatively that actually battled with Ken Swift. You know what I mean? It was a wild
Yeah?
battle. Yeah, it was in Vegas.
wow.
Yeah, it was a great battle.
The only person that I know that battled Ken Swift is Migas.
Migas,
Yeah,
word.
I remember that.
Even K-Mel battled.
K-Mel.
And that's right, Kay did. And
Yeah,
everyone's seen that footage too.
Yeah.
But like,
You know,
and
there's-
shout out to
there's-
Kay as well.
there's
Much
actually-
respect. Much
there's-
love to you, my brother. You know what I mean?
Kay.
But crazy, man.
There's
I'm
actually
looking forward
footage
to
of me and
meeting
him battling,
officially.
but no one's gonna put it out. It sucks.
And that's what no, you know what? That's how it should be. You know what I mean?
I haven't even seen the
Some
footage.
battles are best left not posted and just let it be legend. You know what I'm saying? Just like let people imagine that shit.
yeah, man.
You know what I
the
mean?
legends, man. The
Just
legends.
just let it be like you know what I mean? Like sometimes like that's how it was back in the day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You didn't hear like you heard about the
You
battle
heard about it, but
and
you
no
didn't
one
hear
ever
about it.
taped it, and like you could just imagine that shit. And
Yeah,
from that
yeah.
imagination, you might create some shit from that. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
That's right.
Oh man, that's the whole point, man. That's like the legends, man. This is the whole point of what we're doing. We're oral storytelling.
You know what I mean?
You gotta keep that going, right? This is the storytelling culture. Like this tradition is passed on from many old traditions that are way before us, and it was oral before anything.
That's
So
real.
let's keep that going. You know what I mean?
That's You know, it
So-
doesn't have to. Everything doesn't have to be so digital.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. And this is, just a message to like all the like pioneers and OGs. If you get called out by younger cats, it's don't think of it like they're trying to take your name. Think of it as like this is a privilege because this person looks up to you that much
Right? Yeah, that's real.
to battle. And we're in the new age of b-boying right now. And
So yeah, battle with respect too.
yes, battle with respect.
Battle with respect.
That's
you know what I mean?
right.
You don't have to
Yeah,
give an OG
don't
the
get
dick. You
rude.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just have to just show your skill, and that's it. And that, you know what I mean? That OG is gonna give you props. That's real.
That's real.
Yeah,
We love
just
you,
like
Kenny.
manners, man. Have manners, yo.
Yeah, have manners.
Have
Yeah,
manners.
have manners,
Yes.
bro. Like for
Manners, yo.
real.
Be like a gentleman, yo. Have some
Yeah.
class,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Some style and class,
Yeah.
right?
You don't have to
Some
talk. You don't have to say nothing. Just
Yeah.
just do your moves.
Do
you know
your
what I'm saying?
thing, man.
Do your thing.
I have a question. What's the best jam you've ever been to, and what made it so hype? Oh my god.
We
I
could
don't know
go
if I
on
can answer.
forever, man.
I don't know. You know what? If any jam that moves me, where I'm just like having a good time, and there've been many jams where I've been to having a good time, like whether it's been across Canada or that time when I went to Japan and I went to like the New Year's battle, that battle with Katsu and them. That was just a hype jam because it's a crazy experience. But like the one I can remember right off my dome was the first time I hit back to the underground, and I
Right.
saw like Mike and Migas and DDT, Supernaturals battling, and all these guys.
Oh, I seen
throwing
a tape
down.
of that actually. I seen a tape of that. That shit was hype.
Dude.
That shit was hype.
Lost my mind, man. Changed my life, yo.
Word, life
Yo,
changing.
you know what? Like, put the camera back on. Like, I just want to say, what's a dope jam? Give it up, turn it loose. It's just begun. Those are jams. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? It's deeper. Jam is a jam. Like literally a song. You know what I'm saying? That's the best jams that you'll ever be to. Yo, but Frost, we gotta keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Any last shout outs before you go?
Yeah, you gave it a list of shout outs. Any more shout outs?
Oh man. You know what? The only other shout out I'm gonna give, so I don't offend anyone if I missed anybody, I'm just gonna give a shout out to like, yo man, if we vibed, if you're listening to this and you're on this station, much love to you, much respect. This is for you right here. All right?
This bud's
Yeah,
for you.
this drink. And we're drinking too.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Much love, right?
Right
All
on, man.
right.
Let's give it up for
Thank you,
Frost,
guys.
all the way from Toronto. Let's give it up.
Peace.
Peace, brother. We'll stay in touch, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Oh, what a good guest. that's why I picked him as Profos pick. Ill style, ill mental. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So you know what? We're gonna go into a commercial break, and then we'll be right back. You know.
Giants, baby, Giants, Giants.
So we're gonna put it on my man DJ Delrokz. We're gonna take a 5, 2-on-2, and we'll be right back. Yeah, no, the Epicenter. For mine. Take a break. Just about, yeah. Sound? No, just our real.
While we're on our break, why don't you give us a shout out? What countries and cities are out there? Give a shout out on the chat room right now while we're on break. We got Denver, Colorado, Inland Empire. What part of Canada we got watching? Bogota, Colombia.
Yeah,
PJ71.
Whenever I mess up.
Yo.
Yo, what up?
Ottawa, Canada.
Yo, we're gonna get you in 5 minutes. In a few when we come back. You know what I mean? Yeah,
We're gonna play your clip first. New Brunswick, Canada.
So yeah, we're gonna just hold on and we're gonna play your clip and then we're gonna bring you on. All right? Oh snap!
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna bring it back to him. DJ Delrokz. On the wheels of steel.
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's not.
Oh, we're not back yet.
We're not back yet. Hi. Still on break.
Oh. Yeah. Not anymore. Mine's getting ready. All right. Yes.
And we're back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You've been listening to the sounds of DJ Delrokz, All Tribes, Zulu Nation, out here in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? The home of the Giants World Series. Game two is over.
Day 2. Game 2. Yeah, no. So, right now we're going into Rob Nasty's Cornerstone. And, Profo, can you give us a little info about our next guest?
Well, all I gotta say is about this guy, like, when I first started taking B-boying seriously, like, super serious, in, like, the late 90s, this is the man that basically helped change the look of breaking and just the open-mindedness of adding different styles into b-boying. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what else can I say? He's influenced a lot of people. All the way from Stockton, California, my man from the Style Elements crew, B-Boy Remind. We're going to watch a clip first.
Yes, sir. Let's get into that clip
right now.
Here we go. B-Boy Remind, y'all. Style Elements Monster Squad.
And we're back. Yes, sir. Give it up for B-Boy Remind. Give him a hand.
Let's give it up a hand. Say what's up, Remind.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
Hey.
Yo, that
trip right now.
everyone says that. Everyone says that when
Is
they're
it
on
a trip
there.
to watch your own clip and like to watch yourself like on video and being interviewed and shit?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a good time now, huh?
Yeah. Information age is like it does have some pros. It has
Yeah.
cons, but it
Yeah.
has pros too. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy to be back here in Cali.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
You know?
For those who don't know, Remind takes trips back and forth to his place in Montana. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What you do out there?
Well, you know, just from experience this whole B-Boy trip and this universe, I was seeing how I was going around the world and teaching, and I wanted to go back to the res and also teach here First Nations people like Profos was doing.
Right.
And because I'm half First Nations, I'm Northern Cheyenne, you know, and Filipino, so those roots are important to me. So I went back there also to learn and teach. So
Yeah. And how's that? Obviously, to me, it has affected definitely your dance, not just your dance, but you as like just as a human being and stuff like that. How's it to feel to go back to the roots and just like be absorbed in it? I know it's hard for us, for a lot of us to just kind of go back to the roots. For some of us, it's easier, but for you exploring your native roots, like how's it been? Like how's that journey been for you?
well, it's like I'm learning about myself, you know. I'm learning more about myself and what I've been through and what my ancestors were going through today and how we can represent today and how we can survive and strive and stay alive and still vibe and still make rhythms and still dance and still do the art and still communicate, you know, to keep it going, keep it moving because, you know, I believe my people were amazing people.
Right.
And, you know, amazing dances, amazing artwork, amazing people in general, beings and consciousness. So, and, you know, I'm honored to be from that, you know, and to survive such genocide. I'm just honored to be like, yo, we're still here and we still holding ground and we still dancing, we still singing, and we still doing it. So I'm just more about, you know, getting that empowerment. And through hip hop, I you know, through doing the elements of hip hop made me realize these things about myself that I had to go dig deeper. And, you know, that is another element of hip hop is digging deeper, you know what I'm saying? Going into yourself and finding that knowledge that's going to help, you know, you keep building and keep teaching, you know, so.
Yeah, that's dope. So how long have you been going back and forth to the res?
Shoot, like 8 years now.
Yeah, has it been 8 years?
Yeah, it's been a while now.
It seemed like it was like yesterday or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I travel back and forth, so, you know, you always see me, you know, at least once a year or something. But, you know, but, you know, this year I feel like I graduated from learning what I needed to learn out there. Of course, learning forever, but I'm ready to share what I have learned and participate in our community because, you know, we got it figured out.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. So let's trace back to Stockton and stuff like that, and the let's say early '90s and stuff like that, and mid '90s. Like what, you know, because obviously like you were influenced by like a lot of the hip hop dances. Like a lot of people call it New Jack Swing. I like to call it just hip hop dance, but you know that New Jack Swing what got you interested into like kind of add those elements into your breaking? You know what I mean? Into your dance. You know what I mean? Like that, the new, like at the time it was new school, but you know that that traditional foundation with that just hip hop. You know, just that New Jack Kid and Play hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I, you know, had the assumption that it was all hip hop.
Good answer.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like I never saw nothing wrong with it, or I couldn't deny that I grew up in the era, you know, of doing the butt and the snake and you know, and the RoboCop and the Roger Rabbit and the Running Man and the Heavy D and you know all these dances. The Troop, I couldn't help, you know, but just like our dances live, you know, back these turf dances and crump dances, but those were our dances. Those were our like phenomenons
That's
too,
right,
you know.
right.
That's right.
And breaking was you were laughed at if you were a b-boy back then. You
That's
know?
real. That's real.
It's like you
But
still
I
doing
remember
that?
Yeah, exactly. You know, we went to spin on your head, do that thing, do that. It's always you're always being heckled, kind of. But I was also a b-boy when I was young too, so I remember those moves, some of the basic moves that I had: swipes, windmill, 90, head spin drill, crab walk and chair freezes and stuff. That's why But then I stopped doing that after '85. I think.
Right. Yeah.
So we just kept doing with the other dances that came in. I was a big fan of New Edition also.
Right.
So, the girls slow songs and stuff.
Yeah. We can't. If you're from the '80s, you can't deny that.
Yeah, Belle Biv DeVoe, MC Hammer.
Of course.
Oh, you
yeah.
can't.
Especially if you're from Northern Cali, you can't deny
You
Hammer.
can't deny Hammer. You can't deny like.
Yeah, we can't. And Hammer was a great entertainer, and he moved us, And
Yeah.
so we was all dancing like Hammer over here.
Oh,
That's
for
right,
sure,
that's
for
right,
sure,
That's
for sure.
right. That's right.
It
So
wasn't
I
Big Daddy
remember
Kane
that-
for us. It was Hammer.
Yeah, exactly. Big Daddy Kane was dope too. All of them were dope. So we were dancing to it. So I couldn't deny those eras and just start acting like I was just a straight b-boy,
Right,
So
yeah.
I was like trying to add that in because it was like that's how I grew up. And like I said, I had assumption that was hip hop. Like it's all hip hop because back in the day, remember at our jams, even people in Jugheads, they were all freestylers.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
Right. That's real.
And we come from the age of freestylers. And freestyle, and then house, and then and without that, he would have never came back in.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's real. So when did you first start adding like the breaking into your stuff? Like, because obviously, like we were all kind of touching upon it in the Hauser era. When did you first saw like someone do a headspin? And you're like, oh shit, it's back. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh man, quality.
oh, all right.
Word,
We don't know
word.
who Quality is, man.
Yeah, and quality from the Stylimus crew, and his crew used to be called before us. And they were nasty, man. I mean, Derek was amazing. He could just skate on the half pint too.
Right.
So he did all those like plant freezes.
Oh, right.
with the
Right.
skateboards.
Yeah.
He was just doing dance, freestyle dancing, and then he'd jump on one hand and touch his toe. He was doing plant, and doing the inverts, all the stuff, and then going.
Yo, hold on. You're coming
kinda
in.
Cutting out.
You're coming. Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, but he was doing like the kid and play, that spin jumping kid and play into like beaver spins or what they call Zulu spins now.
Right.
Yes,
And and he was freestyling, he was getting funky. We used to call it grooving.
Right. Yeah.
So he was a groover, but he used to be like he was on a skateboard when he danced. And so he brought back all those hand plant freezes for us, and I seen that. And he brought swipes. He would do swipes in his
Okay.
freestyle. So when we saw that, we're like, okay, it's cool. We can do it.
Right.
And so we just had somebody to do it with again that wasn't going to laugh at us or heckle us, for
Yeah.
breaking again, because we always loved it. We always loved hip hop. But how it was. It really was. People can really who hadn't go through it couldn't really understand it. You know what I mean? Like how much you would get made fun of back in
Oh yeah.
80.
Nah.
Saying if
real.
you tried to break, it was always a joke.
Yo, I wanted to ask, what's up with Boogie T? Because I have not seen that guy like around, like since the Banana Slugs video and whatnot. I just haven't seen him around. So like, and to me, he was really original with what he did. It wasn't straight up just breaking. It wasn't straight up just grooving. He actually did his own thing. So like, I'm just kind of wondering whatever happened to him.
He's still Boogie T, and he hadn't even lost a beat.
Wow.
And it's like, if you ever get a chance to witness Boogie T in a circle, then you're blessed. You know what I mean? Because you'll catch him. He's out in AZ. You'll catch him once in a while in the circles, and he's well known and well respected everywhere he goes because he's still Boogie T, and he'll never stop. And his influences were same my influences because me and him started together. Again, he was breaking again when we were kids. He was just like me, but we didn't know each other. But we met each other in middle school, in 7th grade, and we started dancing together. And he was my motivation. I was his motivation. And was like quality in like 7th grade, and quality and them were already graduated high school. So we were just little kids, you know, and we went under their wing. And there was also another guy named Rob Winfield and Walter Johnson. And
Walter, I know Walter. I know Walter, dog.
Walter was the nastiest. Him and Derek were the nastiest dancers to me out there. And we were blessed to get to see them rock circles all night until 6 in the morning. We were little kids, so we were going out to the bay. So Tino's influences come from Walter Johnson.
Yo,
and
Walter,
he's a
bro.
really good imitator of Walter Johnson.
He was like, he was doing shit like, like, yo, he was like popping, but like his footwork was really like, his top style was just really nice, really sharp.
And it's freeze. Remember, I get a lot of my freezes from Walter. Those I'm just keeping Walter going. You know, when you see that me do that whip, one leg under into that back bend with one arm.
Yeah.
Straight up Walter Johnson, yo, that's not mine, you know. But I have to hold it down for him because even though he didn't like sit down and say, "Hey, do this," he taught me. You know, I just seeing in the circles and just sitting down there, he amazed me many a time, and I still, in my mind, he's the best I've ever seen. You know?
See, that's a trip because most people who will watch your style, like that's Remind, and then coming from our generation, it's like we seen those moves throughout, like evolve through different people, and it's funny because you brought that style to the world. In my opinion, you brought that style to the world where you really mix it up. You know what I mean? And that's our era. We really mixed it up.
So how does it feel like? I mean, because like it was obviously something we were doing in Northern California for a minute, and even in LA. You know, the Hauser period, mixing up, you know, like hip hop dance moves with breaking. But how does it feel that you were the first in, like, kind of in the world where to expose it,
really,
like, you know
expose it. You know
like, how does it feel to influence like so many people in that? You know what I mean? Like, you know, some people, like, if we kind of root to like the abstract style, you're kind of responsible. Not that you do it, but just the fact that you were against, you know, the grain. That people said, "I'm going to be against the grain," and kept taking it to another level. But you're kind of like, if we all ask them why they're against the grain, they'll be like, because we looked up to Remind.
Wow, yo.
Like, really, like, that's true. That's real.
True.
That's real.
It's true.
You know, if that's just a blessing, but I think it's just all time. Like I said, I was under the assumption that this was all hip hop. So it was all cool and it was all good to do whatever anything that was hip hop, anything that was involved in hip hop, you know, either it was graphing, DJing, beatboxing, MCing, freestyling, breaking, because it all comes from the hip hop. So I was just doing it all, and that's what I saw. It was crazy because we didn't even know how privileged we were, huh?
Right. That's right. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Because we really saw something like these folks really could, you know. But that's why we're here to also spread that, because they didn't experience that era, and that era was very special, man. It was really free, and I remember the jams when there was every dancer there. There was a power move there. There was, you know, guy did power moves. There was a guy who popped, who locked, who did everything, you know.
That's real. Like, the ciphers weren't just about b-boying. It was like everyone was in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, shoot, man, house dancers. You know, we had some great house dancers, Pat and Oscar.
Oh yeah, for sure. Pat and Oscar for sure.
Battlers, you know, not straight b-boy battlers, but straight battlers.
Like, they would battle b-boys, they would battle poppers, they would battle just to battle, and it wasn't like a contest or a competition. It was just like, oh, there goes those cats in that side. If we ended up at the same party and we were dancing and we saw some other cats dancing on the other side, we were just battling. Like, we're battling. You know?
And it didn't matter. It was just what was effective, right?
That's
it was
right.
what you were good at. You were fresh, or if you wasn't. And so it wasn't really about, you know, show me your vocabulary. It was about just like, you know, who can be the dopest individual, feel the music, be a dancer also, and be very unique.
That's
right. You know, and then show their power if they had it. If whatever you got, use it to your, you know, advantage. So I was used to battling like that, you know. So I really didn't consider myself straight up a b-boy battler, you know. I was a freestyler, and I was just a circle dancer, like. Yeah, circle dancers are, you know, you can tell when, and I know you guys are circle dancers.
Oh, yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
People don't know, man.
They don't, you know, the whole different thing from the b-boy genre so far. What is you know, what we're seeing in our scene today. And I love it. I mean, I think everything is nasty, but I'm saying, man, what, you know, to be a circle dancer is a totally different thing than jumping in a contest and doing a set or doing something to
That's real.
in a competition. We were out there doing it because homes were messed up.
Just because.
Just because.
Yeah.
Just because.
Trying to doing it because like we didn't want to get shot when we went outside,
That's
you know.
right,
It was
right.
like we didn't want to get jumped no more, you know. We was really doing it for a deeper reason than trying to you know, do what was cool.
And
you
that's
know.
that's what's a trip from our era is that, you know, we got little war stories about, like, you know, when the gangs were really on and our scene was going on at the same time.
Yeah, at the same. That's the thing. It was going on at the same time.
And
like,
things would cross and people would get hurt and, like, you know, just for being in the wrong place in the wrong time, you know what I mean? It was like, I mean, we were out there, but it's a lot safer now, but it was kind of dangerous. Not as dangerous as, like, for example, like New York City in the 70s, but it was dangerous for what we were growing up with in California in the 90s, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was it's just a different situation because, man, we had the Norteños and Serenos.
oh yeah,
and,
right, yeah.
and like over here in Stockton, that shit is deep, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been jumped many times, you know what I'm saying?
That's
That's how I know how to be,
You know,
boy, and
you-
know how to fight. You got to know how to fight.
You know what's a trip of mine? Like, it's trippy because what's in style right now is the Cortez and the snapbacks. But then if we used to wear that back in the day,
Oh, we were
that
getting
was
jumped.
that was the gang shit.
We were getting jumped.
But now if I look at your fashion, the fashion that you have is the fashion that we had back in the early 90s. You had the dreads, like, you know, the kind of the day glow, kind of like, you know, the ponchos. We wear the ponchos, and you stuck to it. Like, you straight up stuck to it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if anybody has any questions about how mine's dresses, that's how we used to dress back in the day. Like, back in the early 90s. That's how you knew you were a dancer. That's how you knew you were a Hauser and stuff.
Hauser, huh?
Yeah, straight up.
The Hausers. Housing Authority.
Yeah, it's good. Shout out to Housing Authority, man. They're
You know what I
nasty.
mean?
They
Like,
holding it down. You know,
Berserks. The
Fly,
Berserks.
Smart,
was
Yeah.
out, Walter and them. Knuckle
Yo,
Neck Tribe.
Maddox. Yo, so many dope dancers. People
Yeah.
don't even know.
That's
we
real.
had,
That's
like,
real.
I mean,
I
people
see a
don't-
lot of folks in the contest really have a big ego and acting like they're so fresh. And I'm like, oh man.
Bro, I mean, if you really
Dope-ass
think about
dancers,
it, like,
you know.
me and Mikey Disco had a list of, like, the 90s Hausers crews from, like, 91 to, like, 94, and there was, like, at least 60 crews throughout
Yeah.
91 through 94, and this is before, like, what I call the return of the B-Boy movement.
Yeah.
It was, we had thick mob of Filipinos and black kids just doing it, man, seriously.
Yeah. And
It's
then we
cool.
loved, that's when it was growing and it was fresh, you know?
Yeah.
It was fresh.
It's crazy because like that's why I like this is what I'm saying about, you know, like, yo, like, really, you're just being yourself. It's funny because people are trying to be original, but you just are original. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between trying and you're just a product of your generation. You know what I'm saying?
Word
Straight
up and your environment. That's why my name is Remind, you know? I'm a reminder of what I've seen and what I've been through.
Remind you about this shit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take you back. Whenever I dance, I'm not trying to dance like I danced in the 70s or when I
Right,
danced
right.
in the 60s or dance. I'm trying to dance like, you know, what I seen and my influences from my era. So I represent the 90s, like straight up, you know.
Right,
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah,
I
yeah.
take it way back. I'll start powwow dancing
Yo,
too.
you
You
bring
know,
it
don't
back
get
to
me
the
wrong.
ancestors,
I'll
dog.
rock too, you know. But I'm like, when I really do what I want, you know, it's usually going to be a 90s style because I think that was just, you know, how something gets embedded in your brain, you
That's
know,
right.
or in your
Right,
spirit
right.
or in your soul. It's just like, that was the time when maybe I was a B-boy, you know,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I was just a little kid and I felt like I could just be free. So whenever I go into that mode of freestyling, you know, I turn into a boy again, you know, so.
That's crazy how like all that type of stuff is coming back too. You know what I mean? Like it's all coming back. Like in this, like you said, like with the Turfers is like kind of like the new Hausers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
almost the same like feeling. Like it's not the same moves, but like how everyone's into it, and it's like it's underground still. Like it's still not in mainstream media. You know what I mean? It's still
You
its
know what?
own vocabulary and everything.
Yeah, you know what? I actually seen when the Turfers were getting, you know, first out there. I actually seen some Turfers serve many B-boys, like ass styles, you know. And the B-boys that are like famous, I won't say no names, but you know what I mean. Like these Turfers are nasty and they're street dancers.
Right,
This is
yeah,
all
yeah,
street
yeah.
dance. it's all, you know, they're doing this to stay alive also. So, you know, you got to give them much respect. I remember they've been hated on for too long, so I'm glad they're getting shine now, and we got to definitely link up with them, you know, because they're just doing hip hop, and you know.
No, that's real. That's the thing that like you know with the Turfers, like I do have to give it up because I see them every day in Powell Market doing their thing. I might not relate. I mean, I relate because it's hip hop. I relate because it's street. It's maybe the moves I won't do the moves that they're doing, and maybe listen to the music but I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what I mean? It's you know, it's exactly like housing. You know what I mean? Like it's just
exactly.
You know,
Freestyling.
Yeah, exactly. It's freestyling. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're doing what we was doing. They're doing what Walter Johnson was doing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They dress the same. They got dreads. They got the polo joints. You know what I'm saying? Like
the way that their whole attitude with it, you know. I taught a lot of schools in Oakland, and I seen some great dancers, some young dancers. I was like, wow, man, these guys are gonna go far. So, you know, I'm excited for them, and yeah, we need to push them, you know, big them up and embrace them into the culture as much as possible, you know.
Yeah, if you don't know about turf dancing out there, Epicenter Land, we had Marty McFly, who is a b-boy and a turf dancer, and he's like he was Profos pick for that time. He was with J-Rock, and like, you know, we had in-studio guests, and he was one of the guests, and he's a dope turfer. You know what I'm saying? And a b-boy, dope b-boy. You know what I'm saying?
He knows how to mix it up well. That's the thing. He's taking it to another level for himself, where it's original to him, and we could see that originality shine through. You know what I mean? And that's, you know, I think this is kind of what's missing in the scene, because, you know, everybody wants to do foundation and whatnot. And
everyone wants to win. That's that's the problem.
Damn.
Yeah, for real though. It's like they want to win. Like, so it's like, what does it take to win? Well, if I have foundation, like the only reason why because I like it. It's not because like someone said it's gonna make me win. It's because it talks to me. You know what I'm saying? And I think more kids need to explore what talks to them instead of like what's gonna give me that cash prize, or you know what I'm saying?
It turns into a game, you know, because then it turns into literally a game. Right. And this ain't no game. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no game. This is life. This is circular. You know, this is movement. This is fluidity. This is love. This is like blood, sweat, and years and skin. Like people offering limbs and ligaments, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, how many ligaments have Flo donated to the culture? Do you know what I'm saying? He got like 4 surgeries on this knee, 4 surgeries on that knee, and this dude's still getting down.
Give up? Right? Yeah.
So
it's like, this ain't no game. You know?
All right, what up, chat room? We are opening up to the Epicenter Land out there in the chat room. What questions do you have for B-Boy Remind? I know there's a million people that we said that Remind was gonna be on the show at like 7, and people were on the Ustream at 7. Like, is Remind here? And it's like, wait, hold on. We said 8 o'clock, motherfucker. Like,
that's love, yeah.
Yeah.
So, any questions for B-Boy Remind, Style Elements, Monster Squad?
Yeah.
I think everybody cut out.
no, there's people on. There's people on for sure.
They're still.
They're like waiting. They're like.
Wait, Manny, go to Manny's question. Manny had a question.
Yeah, can you read it to us, Chris? Manny's question.
What do you have to do?
We gotta look for the questions in the chat room.
Yeah. Oh, there's a few. Oh, there's a few questions. Hold on, let us look for it, because we were like deep into the conversation. Because you know we had questions ourselves and stuff like that. Because you know, there's a rarity to like.
Great, it's great, and I'm glad to see my brother. Whole culture, man. It's just being involved, man. I'm doing my work. So
you know, this shows like the Epicenter expose these things to the rest of the community, because they're not really exposed to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we got Frost, our man Frost from Canada. He has your training changed since like, you know, the past few years? I guess when you were living in Cali, maybe I'm sure he's referring to living in Cali and then going back and forth to the res in Cali.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, like, I grew up born and raised in the city, or in the small town, Stockton, you know. So I didn't get a chance to be out there and do what it takes to live, like in Montana, in the mountains. And you got to chop wood. You got to, you know, I mean, when we're building out there, you're carrying rocks up this big hill, 45-degree angle almost, you know. It's like there's a difference in training, cutting down trees, you know, with an axe. I mean, you know, I get into my mode, man. I always admired Shaolin monks and their training. I grew up on kung fu movies, so I just like training. I carry big ass water bottles up the hill, you know. So yeah, definitely training has changed and manifested in a whole different thing, you know. So
That's dope.
and on top of that, spiritual training too. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it goes in there, sitting there, learning how to breathe on the mountain, you know, and learn how to accept life. And so there's a lot of training with the mind, spirit, and body. So, you know, I was able to do that, and that's why I went out there. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. This other guy, Step X Step Dance. Are you coming out to the Furious Styles in Phoenix, Arizona, on the 10th of November?
yeah, I'm gonna try to make that.
Oh,
Yes,
Rob's
sir.
going. Rob's going for
I
sure.
I'm hosting. I'm hosting a rock competition out there. Me and the house arranged that. You know, I'm going to be doing workshops out there, exposing the culture and whatnot. You know, it'd be great to like vibe out with you over there. You know what I mean?
Word up, you know, we have to go out and jam because every time I'm in Phoenix, there's a spirit over there that exists out there. We all catch it, you know. I love Phoenix, so we're trying to go out there and see House and give my support to a real crew.
Now I'm jealous. Now, I'll be in Seattle, so I can't like.
Hey, but they got the vibe there too.
Yeah, of
so
course,
everybody's
of course.
healing the world, you know, on these acupuncture points. And shit.
With the ley lines, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, we got deep work, yo.
right.
We got Starving Artist 123. What do you have planned?
Manny, bro.
Oh, that's Manny. Oh, what do you have in the near future now that you're like more in Cali?
I'm just planning on just repping hip hop and all the elements and the infinite elements, and I'm building with my brethren. I feel like I'm in a worldwide crew now, you know, beyond style elements. So it's like I just want to build with each and everybody that is willing to build, you know, and you know, like this, and we building, we sharing, we teaching, you know, and we doing our thing and we doing our purpose. So as long as I could do my purpose out here, I'll be everywhere though, you know. But I'm gonna be in Cali, I'm gonna be repping. You know where I'm gonna be.
Oh yeah.
You know where I'm
Oh
gonna be.
yeah.
I'm gonna be in the circle.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's real.
Right.
That's real.
That's right.
That's real.
The energy out here too, you know. I had to go out, hit out the clubs, do the nightclub thing, you know, and it's always some corner, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, Gabi's there and Seth goes out there, Profo shows up, you know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Any more questions for Remind? Well, I know Odin's like, yeah, come through. Remind, come through. We want you to come.
Yeah. For sure, I'm gonna go build with them too. You know, Soul Shift is. You know, straight-
So someone had a question. How did Style Elements, like, what's the history? How did Style Elements form as a crew?
Style Elements formed as a crew through me and Boogie T, and Donnie and Super Dave, and who else was there at that?
Gons was Gons.
Formed. Oh, Ivan. Ivan was there.
Word.
But you know, it just formed as in we were all feeling the same exact way. We were all doing the same exact thing. We were all going to parties together, carpooling, to raves, to, you know, all these things. We just linked up. We were just brethren through the love of the elements and our hunger for wanting knowledge in the elements. So, you know, like Ivan's brother was an amazing graph writer, an amazing DJ, you know, amazing airbrush artist. So I was always trying to hang around his house and pick Hocus's head. And then, you know, of course, Ivan was there breaking, and he was amazing. We just linked up and it came so natural, you know, and it turned into Style Elements. One day, me and Ivan were just laying in the room and we were just, you know, building up some, you know, what moves we're going to do and stuff like that. And, you know, it was late night. We were just like, you know, I was laying on the floor, he was laying on the bed, or, you know, vice versa, one of those. But anyways, we were like, you know, we got to represent, put a crew together, represent the elements, you know, and everyone, you know, gets to represent the elements in their own style. They come with their own thing to represent the elements. And then we wrote down names, and that was one of them, Style Elements. And out of like 12 names, we picked Style Elements. It seemed to work for us, and then we pushed it, you know. And Ivan went off working in Reno, and I pushed it, and I just started recruiting everybody that was already down. You know, and just making it official and being like, yo, this is the elements. And then later on, we always respected floor rockers. Like, we would go.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Remind, you breaking up, dog? Hello? Yeah, you're super low, though. I think you broke. Say something again, dog? Yeah, you're still kind of broken up. Can't hear you.
Check.
Check.
There you go.
Right. Well, ran into J-Rock and Flea and Hector Rockwell and John Boy and Sway and all of them in the Bay in San Jose, and we just vibed with each other. We didn't want to battle each other. You know, it was more like, yo, I want to learn from you. You know, I was like seeing Flea's flares. You know, I never came at him like I wanted to battle him. I wanted to learn how he did the flares. You know,
just for people in the Epicenter land, we're talking about the original Flea Rock from Flow Rockers. But what's a trip is he looks like Flea Rock from Style Elements, but this is back in like '95.
Yeah,
that's trippy.
So,
like they look like each other. That's a trip, bro. Like
Flow Rockers were a lot about foundation, and Flea Rock had
yeah.
like he wanted to rep original B-boy style back then too. So it was, you know, he was nasty, and we give props to John Boy,
Rabbit, Rabbit.
They were all doing moves that people don't still see to this day. Like I remember John Boy jumping into no hand swipe spin drill. Remember that?
I've never seen that. I've heard of it.
No hand swipe.
That's one of those things I haven't seen, but I heard. Like I knew John Boy's swipes were like, for like, you know, if you remember John Boy, for people out there in Epicenter land, John Boy was like, he's a little bit chubby, but his swipes were like perfect. And the thing is, I've always heard about him jumping into head spins, a no-handed swipe into head spins. I've never seen it, but I've heard about it. See, that's what I'm saying. That's history shit.
Yeah, so I'm saying there was just a lot of things that we were exposed to. We were fans of Flow Rockers, you know, Style Elements. So we would go out there, and we were the ones going out there to go practice, you know. So we would drive to San Jose from Stockton or Modesto just to go practice with them. So, you know, it just became, you know, like Tommy Boy said in his solo video, you know, a lot of cats from Flow Rockers just stopped breaking after that summit. You know,
no, but that summit was hot though. Like you guys made the summit. You know what I mean? Like you guys represented us. Like you know, of course it's like the OGs, but then you guys represented us. I was fortunate to be at that summit too. I was like more doing. I was just getting into b-boying, but I was dancing. I was a houser, but I was just amazed by just that whole that was like Summit 3, 1996. Style Elements and Flow Rockers versus Rocksteady was. Y'all know if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, Mine and Flo were just back and forth, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was an honor, man. A lot of people don't know I battled Flo before that. Like,
I do. It was you and Boogie T versus Flo and Ivan.
Yeah. Oh no, it was Jimmy. That wasn't Boogie T. That was Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy was pretty good too.
So I just got a phone. Someone
texted Rob.
Manny texted me. He's like asking, "Do you know Manny from TBB? Manny Fernandez?"
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, he's asking if it's cool to do a painting, if he could do a painting of you.
Shit.
Of course it's cool. If he did painting of me, I was like, yeah.
You know, that's a honor, man. Surf One did a picture of me one time, man, and he gifted it to me. Well, actually, a couple people have done that, and man, it just it's pretty amazing, y'all. I'm really tripping out because you know, I get a lot of love out there, so I appreciate that, y'all. Everyone who shows me love.
I'll be honest, bro. Like I'll be honest. I was out in Europe for like 2 months, and like all I kept hearing is like, I was in France. No, I was in France and Holland and Slovakia, and all I heard was like, "We want to see Remind. We want to see that." I swear to God, bro. Like. Who do you want to see? Oh, we want to see Remind. We want Remind. We want Remind. We want Remind. Like that's all. I was like, damn. Like I feel you. Like, but
I mean,
that's
you know
what I'm saying.
is,
like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
like,
we invested a lot. I realized through this hip hop culture, it's pure love. You know, even when you are angry out there, and when I guess when I gave a lot of love to that circle and to that cipher, regardless of the contest or anything. So I think I'm just receiving that love back. And as long as that's all I ever wanted, y'all, was to be felt. So, you know, my dreams are fulfilled. So.
Yo, you pushed a whole new generation, man. Like, really. Like, there would be no Sour Patch. There would be no Knuckleheads Cali. There would be no Circus Runaways. There would be no Reveal. There would be, you know what I mean? Like, I could name it. Like I could make a family tree, and you're like one of the main guys right under
You're like
Storm.
a main
You know what I mean?
branch.
Like you're a main branch off that tree, that B-boy tree. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I give props to my teachers, you know, Quality, Walter Johnson, Rob Winfield, you know, because literally, y'all, I'm still trying to dance like them.
Right, I hear it.
That's
I
a
hear
trip.
it. I
See,
hear
that's
it.
a trip.
I hear
That's
it.
a trip. For me to hear that, that's a trip because I'm still trying to dance like those guys too.
Exactly right. Yo, it's crazy. Like what we saw in our time. It's like, shoot, man. I just wanna. I still feel like I'm not on that level yet. I don't know. Well, I'm getting there though. I'm starting to hear music now. I'm starting. You know, I'm 35 now. I've been doing this for a while now. I'm starting to get different rhythms and different patterns and knowing my body.
It's not
movement.
even moves, right? It's
Yo.
not even moves. It's not even moves. That's the thing. That's
About
not
feel-
even moves.
You know, when
It's
I'm
about
rocking
the
out there,
emotional
I'm
content,
doing that,
like
the
Bruce
Hauser
said.
stuff. When I'm rocking out there freestyling, that's like what I grew up with in high school. Like it's, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. It's just funny. You know, it's funny that it's like things go full circle like that, and like you know, how people will like jump on to something that's like maybe it's not popular now, but then like give it a year or two and people are all up on it. It's just that's how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, even that's just a more collective conscious. But when we do it for ourselves, man, we heal the nation. You know,
That's real.
There you go.
you know when people really see you out there, how many people have seen you get down in a circle and show them your soul?
Right.
Or how many times you spin, you actually showed your soul, man. That's a vulnerable space, and a lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? So what was that? Bruce Lee said it. You know, he was just saying that emotional content.
Yeah, emotional content. Yeah.
And to be what was he saying? Honestly express yourself.
To honestly express yourself.
Holy.
And he was like, "That's very hard to do, right?"
Yeah.
Kids, so you know,
Not
Bruce
lying
Lee's
to
our main
yourself.
guy.
Yeah.
So
Not lying
you know,
to yourself about things and to be totally
To truly
yourself.
express yourself.
Yes.
yeah. And I feel I can catch moments of that, and then I'll fall off, and then I'll catch moments of that, and I'm pretty sure we're all the same way. And you know, we're addicted to that freedom, you know, to that honesty about ourselves, and when you can really just be involved into the movement and actually not even dance to the music, but be the music and you know, ride the music and flow through the music. So it's a very special feeling. So when somebody experiences that, you get addicted, and it's almost like you know, I gotta dance. Like I ain't healthy if I don't dance.
Yeah.
Because
Not-
the
it's
style
not
is
spiritually
free.
or physically,
That's what
so.
it is. The style is free. It's a free style.
Well, man, yo, we've had a consistent amount of viewers, 40 people, but yo, we gotta keep the show moving, man. This conversation has been nothing but gems, nothing but information, and everyone's captivated, straight up.
Yes.
That's real. Like we haven't had, to me, this consistent. Just hold it there, and just at this late of an hour, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
because
I'm
we
right here, y'all.
got
We gonna chill,
East
you know?
Coast, we got East Coast heads there. It's like 1 a.m. They're like glued, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we gotta move the show along, man.
Yo, Rob, we gotta chill because I'm right here. I'm in the town.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
in the 209. I'm gonna come out there tomorrow.
Yo,
so I'm
there's
gonna
an
hit you guys
event
up
tomorrow. There's
There's a
tomorrow.
B-boy event tomorrow.
There's an event tomorrow called The Clash at Mink in Daly City, dog. You gotta come out to Daly City.
Come out, come
on,
out,
Daly
bro.
Daly City, when I first seen, you know, seen some of the Jugheads, first seen a lot of people.
Yo,
up.
You gotta come out.
I'm,
Yo,
I'm judging tomorrow, so yeah, come out, dude. Like,
My first time I
seriously.
seen Sean Ortiz.
Oh, Sean Ortiz.
It's like, oh, this guy's like Bruce Lee, man.
You got the suit and everything.
Yo, tomorrow, Club
What's
Mink,
up?
Daly City, come through.
Club Mink on Mission Street, top of the hill, Daly City. Come on, everybody who's out there who happens to be in the Bay.
Yo, reminders will be in the building.
Remind will come out. I'm gonna force this fool to come out.
Oh, what's up? Come on up. You know, it's all love.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to give a shout out to Soul Sisters. You know, doing their thing up there in Hayward, you know, giving the people organic food. I want to give a shout out to
Right.
Weapons of Mass Expression.
Yes, sir.
Style Elements crew, you know, all my crew members. What's up? Pandora, Quality, Stuntman,
Yeah.
Frankie Flav, Ronnie
Yeah.
Ruin,
Yeah.
Nasty as Cash, you know, Boogie T, Super Dave, Boss One, Tommy Boy, you know,
Possibly.
the whole crew, man. I don't know, kind of twisted right now, so, you know.
It's all
Now you
good.
dropped mad gems, bro. Like
Soul
straight up.
Shifters, Soul Shifters, what's up? Yo, I love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Everybody. Yo, thank y'all for having me again, man.
Yo,
Let's do
no.
this again. Good work, y'all. Good
Hey,
work.
Oh,
Thank you, Don. Thank you for being on the
the
show,
show.
bro.
Like last minute.
Yeah, like, yo, really? I asked this guy today. He's like, yeah, I'll get on there. Like, I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell
Boom.
yeah.
You're
Boom,
like,
boom.
you know what? It's funny because we had Boss on, we had Jay on, and
Yeah,
we had
Poe.
Poe on. So
We just need
Yeah.
crumbs
We just
and
need
everyone else. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
And then,
We
and then
holding
the
it
new
down,
style.
y'all. We
is,
still doing it.
You know, the
We ain't
deal.
stopping, you know.
No,
It's
nope.
just getting more developed.
that's right.
Yo, Pandora's in the chat room. Hi, Pandora.
Oh, hey, Pandy.
What's up, Panda?
Pandy. And all right, word. So
Give it up for B-Boy Ramon.
Give it up.
Hey, game.
One love. Yes, sir. That's right. Style Elements crew. Thank you once again, Remind, for being on the Epicenter.
One love.
Peace.
Peace. Yo,
Yes, sir.
all I gotta say is like his energy was too good today, right? Like,
Yeah.
too good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've had J Rock, Poe One, and Remind. Yo, we don't play. We're not gonna get like Tito from down the block. You know what I'm saying on the Epicenter. Like, we're gonna get you some like
Some legitimate
straight up.
heads that actually made a difference in our community and actually make a difference even in the industry
Right,
throughout to this worldwide community we call Planet B-Boy. Yeah, no. All right, so you know what? We're going to take it to a commercial break and then we're going to come back with some Hella Hung. We're going to come back to some Hella Hung. This is the last episode
Hey.
of the Epicenter.
Hey,
And yes, we're going to bring it to Hella Hung.
hey.
West Coast represent. This is the Epicenter. This is the sounds of my man, DJ Delrokz. We'll be right back, y'all. I wish. We need video cafe. Yeah. Oh, he's watching from Columbia right now? Tell him what's up. What up, Spin? Don't bring back that white
Yo,
powder.
Spin! We miss you. You're one of the 4 favorite fans of the Epicenter. We're gonna mention the 4 favorite fans again on the Epicenter. This is Fan Day for y'all.
But there are people that that aren't from here that they live in the lives. But they're from here. But you're from here though, this is like outside. That interview was like yeah, we never had so many readers guests. Yes. Oh, we're gonna record that? Alright. Yep.
You Chinese, you play joke. You put people in Hulk's coke.
Yes, sir.
Give it up for BBoy Remind once again. Too much dopeness. You know what I'm saying?
And you'll have to get you.
And we're back.
Yo, so once again, this is the last Epicenter. This is the 7th episode, episode 7 for this season 1. We're going to take a break in 3 weeks, but before we do any of that, you know, we all discussed me, Paper Sun,
Paper Moon, aka Paper Moon.
we all kind of agreed that like we should dedicate some. I mean, I wish I could call the man right now, but I can't call him because he doesn't have Skype and whatnot, and I can't call him on my phone. So, what we're gonna do is, you know, let's take a look at this picture again. Let's take a look at this picture again. Boom. The Hulk, PJ71, one of our sponsors, BKNYC, and Hella Hung, Hella Man.
In the apocalypse.
So we're gonna actually
post-apocalypse fight.
We're actually gonna watch them battle it out.
Yes.
But the battle will be
on freestyle music.
Freestyle music. If you haven't seen this on YouTube or on the HungDynasty.tv, this is your chance to actually watch these two. Yeah, I will. Oh, okay. Sorry. Coming back. Yes, these two super heroic monsters of destruction right here, PJ71 and Hella Hung, actually did battle. They actually battled a couple years ago, and if you haven't seen it on YouTube or on the HungDynasty.tv network, we're actually going to show you.
Yes,
they're actually their first encounter with each other.
Let's get back to the camera real quick. Let's talk to these people.
Okay,
we're gonna have a Bernie Mac moment.
Bernie Mac moment. All right. Yeah. Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
The Bernie Mac moment is like America. I'm not gonna say America. We're gonna say Epicenter Land. Epicenter Land. If you don't understand, you don't understand. You don't understand. The whole thing is, all right. You like the Epicenter, which is great, but then before the Epicenter was Hung Dynasty.
Yes.
So the whole thing is, there still is a Hung Dynasty. It's just like a sleeping elephant. It's just asleep right now. But if there's an ant that bites it, it's gonna stomp all over the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna show you is what happened in Mighty 4 back in 2009 around March. You know what I'm saying? We had PJ71, one of our sponsors, BKNYC, and Hella Hung went at it head to head.
Let's take a look.
We're gonna watch that.
We're gonna watch
right now.
Hold on, let me turn down.
This is the seriousness.
There's also a long last interview with Remind from that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
There is an interview with Remind on the HungDynasty.tv website.
Yeah. Oh, we already posted it?
Did we? No. Okay.
We never posted it. But don't worry about that, because we're gonna watch this first.
Yeah.
Why did you kill my teacher?
PJ71,
come on down!
Don't expose me. You're the next contestant of the 80s Freestyle Music Challenge versus Hella Hung.
I went to a party and with it I see. Oh, you mean the freestyler?
Freestyle.
Little niggas looking at it. Got me on freestyle. The only freestyler I know is Freestyle's freaking in the house tonight. Move your body from left to right. To all you people, don't stop the rock. Freestyle's freaking in the know your mind.
Yeah, you do. You know freestyle songs, cool.
Freestyle like Stevie B and
Yeah. Hello.
I thought it's that freestyle like shit you know in the gang.
That's why I rap. You rap.
Yeah, you rap, yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
Fucking.
I remember when we first started.
You came to me and you were broken hearted.
I could feel it. Well, after your tears away. I get
Hey, we're feeling.
Need you to be focused.
What they say, you know you are my girl. Come back home. So you see that it was me you've been searching for.
Yeah, this not from the beginning. Give me tonight.
It goes in the dark. I'm gonna fake this song. I'll give you. They try to go.
Yeah, I thought you were saying that, huh? Yeah, I think one
Selector.
One PJ.
Dreams in the air. There's magic everywhere. When you're young and in love. These nights seem good. July and the stars spangle in style. When you're young and in love. When you're young and in love. That was called Young and in Love by NTV Nasty Boys.
That's what
Oh, that's 1-1. That's 1-1.
PJ's ready. So much, you make my love rise. Oh, how I pray for your touch. Got me hypnotized. I don't care for your name. Want to take you home. Promise to do anything to have you all. Every quality I pray for you. You're so pleasure filled. Love is what I'm gonna do. Oh! I know you know how. I want you all night long. Give me your love now. I'm not even gonna do the chorus.
What is it?
Oh, I was gonna say I thought the chorus was your love words, but I don't know that one.
Hungry for your love. Hanson and Davis.
Okay.
2-1.
Alright.
That was a good two.
Alright. This song, you probably know it. This song I got for you, you'll probably know it.
Go ahead.
But you gotta hit the artist, alright? I'll be your loving fool, please don't leave me now. Girl, I need you. I'll be your loving fool, and I'm asking you. Please don't leave me now.
Leave me now.
You got me.
The artist is Toga Cactus. I'll be loving you all my life. It's till my dying day is true. I'll be loving you forever. Every night I wondered if you know. No matter what they say, I won't let it go. Don't ask yourself, you're always there. Forever comes along, as time goes by and the feeling gets wrong. Collage, the Russian guy came up with that album. Song entitled "I'll Be Loving You."
Who's?
By Collage.
I'll be older forever. Satisfaction guaranteed. If you give me half a chance, I'll love you well.
Wait. No, you got that one. What about this one?
I want to get to know you better. Seems like we both belong together. Rock my body. One day.
You know this fucking shit, bro.
Which one is that one?
I know. Yummy.
That's Connie, Funky Little Beat. I know what it is. I hear you want to dance.
That song? Tina B.
I bet you know this one. You know this one, right? Jump into the highways in my mind. See them burning love in the way. Oh. In the morning and the night. Is it silent morning?
Oh! You know it?
You have the album, man.
I do.
Yeah.
The song is like this. We were louder than love. That's what we were. Louder than love.
We could have made things better.
Name that.
TKA. I was a member of TKA. TKPA.
Fast, too slow, too much. I don't know. The seven of you running, the seven may come. Too
Slow burn, I'm not acting steady, but I must be ready now. I'm never slow, I never take my time. I make each moment mine. That's lyrics, kid. That song, that's what I was telling you on the bus, nigga. India. Oh. Dancing on the Fire, India. That song is incredible. That's the best freestyle song ever.
So you ready?
Oh, start. See what happened? All the money wins, Bob.
No problem, PJ. You won an evening of fine dining at Juke Time Dim Sum Specialists, located in the Richmond district of San Francisco. Enjoy assorted dim sum, Chinese treats, and Asian delights. Juke Time. It's all that and dim sum. Tell him what else he's won, PJ.
You win a really loud G.
Use value price at $299.95.
Just Jones stereo system.
Yes, PJ. Just Jones found this stereo system in his uncle's garage with broken turntable and missing needle. Just Jones. I'll give you my piece of shit stereo, but I won't give you any of my records, yo.
I'm Hung Dynasty. It's for the Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans.
All right, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Yeah.
Yo. I gotta say, PJ, I miss you, brother. I wish I was in Brooklyn this summer. That was too much fun with Hella Hung, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was 3 years ago, man. Oh,
Word.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago.
Word.
Crazy.
Let's get to the what's going on for the calendar.
The calendar, like, let's start with, okay, actually, I'm flying out tomorrow morning out to Utah to You Got School 2.
Utah, right?
Yep.
Hold on.
You Got School 2. I'll be doing a workshop tomorrow night. and then I'll be judging on Saturday, and that is the 27th of October.
Let me put that up right there.
Yep. You Got Schooled. That's my workshop, and I'll be judging at the same time in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. I'll be chilling with the Mormons, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and then I'm going to be on November. Let me pull that up. Sorry, that's taking a while. Furious Styles anniversary, 19th anniversary, actually. That's going on in November, what is that, 7th and to the 11th.
Yeah.
Furious Styles.
And Remind already said that he was going to be there.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What else you got going on, Profo?
Well, I'll have a week before that, November 3rd, I will be in Vancouver, Canada for Art of War.
Let me pull that up. Vancouver,
Yes.
Canada.
I'll be at Art of War November 3rd with judging with my man Rory Raquetto from Filthy Feet. And it's by a guy from one of the guys from Unbreakable in Belgium.
Word
Yes,
up.
sir.
Word up. Anything else going on?
Yeah, and then while you're in Arizona for Furious Styles anniversary, I wish I could make it. I'll be at Reign Supreme in Seattle,
Let me
Washington.
pull that up.
Yes, sir. There'll be a crew battle and
Did you say Seattle, right?
yes, Seattle, Washington. I'll be at Reign Supreme. Right there.
Right here.
Right here. Reign Supreme. I'll be judging with Man of God from Chicago, Wisconsin. Free from Seattle. Fever from Seattle. Dom Key and myself.
Word. Okay. So since this is Fan Appreciation Day, before we head out and we sign out of the Epicenter, we're going to be gone. Like I said, we're going to be gone
Need a
for
lot of
3 weeks. So usually what happens, like,
Yeah.
if you have any events in the future, like this is the last Epicenter for the season. We're going to start another 3 weeks on November 15th. We're actually going to be broadcasting from the House of the Rising Sun. And if you are a sponsor or if you have any events coming up that you want us to promote for you on the Epicenter, or, because we always do an event calendar at the end of the show, please email us at epicenterbboy@gmail.com. Become a fan and like us on the facebook.com/epicenterbboy and retweet us at epicenterbboy, on Twitter,
Yes.
So
And on MySpace, we don't exist. So.
anyways, also you're watching the Ustream of the Epicenter, but like I was saying, after every show, if you've been tuning in, if you've been a loyal viewer, you'll know that after we archive, we actually do a kind of a karaoke.
We do karaoke night, yes.
Yes,
we do
and
karaoke night here
for
at
the people who
Epicenter.
who actually tuned into the live stream, because we stop archiving at the end of the show, and then we're still on, and people still watch us, and we've been singing karaoke. So we're gonna have a treat for you today.
We're gonna record this.
We're actually gonna record this and show this. So I'm gonna turn down Del. I'm gonna turn down Del.
Hey, you didn't plug his event.
Oh, shoot. Tomorrow's the Clash at Mink Lounge on Mission Street in Daly City. Right? Yeah, that's right. I'm actually going to be one of the guys judging along with Black and from Renegades and Surge,
Power Surge, all the
from-
way live, beats and pieces.
Yes, because there's going to be a competition tomorrow. I'm going to try to drag Remind out there, that's for sure, to come out and join in on the festivities. But like I said before we sign off, we have a song for you.
We gotta do a karaoke for you.
So I'm going to stand
And we're
up.
recording it this time.
We're going to record it.
He takes the highs, I take the lows.
Okay, so we're going to be standing up for this.
You're gonna stand up.
I'm going to stand up, please. So this is for you guys.
Hi.
This is
Fan Appreciation Day. That means Spend One, Manny, Mickey from North Carolina and Vietnam, Triple Fox from Vietnam. Triple Fox,
Let's
I know
get
the
into
deal.
this.
And yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. I don't know all this things. Well, I tried to tell you so.
Yes, I did.
But I guess you didn't know. As I said, the story goes. Baby, now I got the flow. Cause I knew it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'm real. You lied to me. All those times I said that I love you.
You lied to me.
Yes, I tried.
Yes, I tried. You lied to me.
Even though you know I'd die for you.
You lied to me.
Yes, I cried.
Yes, I cried.
You turn up the man.
Come on.
You turn up the man.
Oh my God.
You turn up the man.
Here I am.
You turn up the be back. Return up the Mack.
Pump up the world.
Return up the Mack. Return up the Mack.
Watch my flow.
You know that I'll be back.
Here I go.
I'll be back up in the game. Running things into my swing. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what I did, you know, was wrong.
Yes, you did.
And all the things you've done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing a comeback song. You lied to me.
Cause she said she'd never turn on me.
You lied to me.
But you did. But you do.
You lied to me.
All these pains you said I never feel.
You lied to me.
But I do. But I do.
Return up the Mack.
Here it is.
Return up the Mack.
Hold on.
Return up the Mack.
Don't you know?
You know that I'll be back.
Here I go.
Return up the Mack.
Oh, little girl.
Return up the Mack.
What's up, my pearl?
Return up the Mack.
Up and down.
You know that I'll be back.
Round and round. Break down. Yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah.
Lied to me.
Cause she said she'd never turn on me.
You lied to me.
But you did. But you do.
You lied to me.
All these pains you said I'd never feel.
You lied to me.
But I do. But I do.
Return up the Mack.
It is.
Return up the Mack.
Come on.
Return up the Mack.
Oh my God.
You know I'll be back.
Here I am.
Return up the Mack.
Once again.
Return up the Mack.
Pump up the world.
Return up the Mack.
Watch my flow.
You know that I'll be back.
Don't you know?
Turn up the Mack.
Here it is.
Return up the Mack.
Hold on.
Return up the Mack.
Be strong.
You know that I'll be back.
Here I go.
Return of the Mack.
My little girl.
Return of the Mack.
Wants my pearl.
Return of the Mack.
Up and down.
You know that I'll be back.
Round and round.
Yeah, that's for y'all. That's for y'all.
You guys actually sat there for that. 31 viewers. Wow.
Yeah.
You sat for Return of the Mack. That's, as Fonte would say, is like, you know, from Foreign Exchange, who does this song at his show. Where did he come from? This was his first single. Where did he come from? How is there a Return of the Mack when he never had a first single in the first place?
And
It's
with
true.
that said,
Yes. Go ahead, bro.
happy trails to you. And this is the last episode for the Epicenter for the first season. We'll be back November 15th. Same Epicenter channel, same Epicenter time. Any last shout outs, Profo?
I want to give a shout out to the staff here at Epicenter. You guys did a great job. Give a shout out to my girlfriend Jean. I love you. Give a shout out to everyone that's Delrokz. Of course, Delrokz.
Bring it back to Del.
You know what I'm saying?
Get it, Del.
And
Are you ready?
dead air. Oh.
All right. Again, this has been the Epicenter.
3 beers in.
And you know what? We are going to stop archiving, but there'll be a special treat for if you still tuned in. We still have something for you
We
loyal
still have
viewers.
more. This is where we start cussing and stuff like that and blaming all you guys for like watching and like, you know, not why the show just sucks. No, just kidding.
Yes. So, once again, we will be returning November 15th, 2012 from the House of the Rising Sun.
Where there'll actually be a jam. Maybe we'll even have like a live show where we coordinate the audience to go with us.
Yes, sir.
Won't that be some crap?
That's crazy cool. So this is Rob Nasty. Yeah, hello.
And oh, sorry.
This is Rob Nasty.
And remind. I mean, I'm Profo 1. Just kidding. Yeah, got him.
And you're watching the Epicenter. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
You know how it goes. Retweet, repost. Check us out on YouTube. This has been Season 1 of the Epicenter, Episode 7. Peace.
Yay. Stop. Oh,
No. Let me bring out. Just